The Chicago Bulls are on the road in this interconference game today. 2K Sports is proud to present NBA basketball.
All right, ready to go?
I'm Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, and Doris Burke reporting from the sidelines. And it's the Warriors to start out. Let's check out Chicago's starting lineup. Gibson is the 4 with Gasol at the 5. Rose is the 1 with Butler as the 2. And it's Dunleavy in the small forward position.
I tell you what, he has quite the act to follow, but Fred Hoiberg was a quick choice for the brass in Chicago. Signed that 5-year deal over the summer, was easily one of the most in-demand coaches available.
On defense, the Warriors. Shots good from Butler.
And he's starting to get what he wants here early and often. Nice move.
Well, Greg, for Hoiberg, it's his first job as an NBA head coach. Now, we know he played. He's been a part of an NBA front office. Clark, he came from Iowa State, where he honed his coaching skills and was highly respected.
Yeah, very much respected, particularly as an offensive coach. And we know the Bulls are pretty solid defensively, and he'll be looking to ramp up that offensive approach for that team, and I think he will.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
No good from Spates.
That's terrific defense right there to prevent from converting in close.
Goes up on the wing, and it's Butler missing.
It's not winning basketball when you're attempting shots like that.
Yeah, come on now. You got to remember it's a team game. He's got 4 teammates out there with him. I don't think he needs to try to do it all by himself like that.
And here is Gasol after the three-pointer from Stephen Curry. And he gets it to go. Butler's got his second bucket.
How about 3 or 4 from the floor to start? That's always a good sign.
Wasted no time on that one.
How in the world did they let him get that wide open?
Now here's Butler. Here's Gibson. The shot's good on the assist by Butler.
You know, you're going to have success when you can start out shooting 80% from the game. So early offensively, they've been great. That's the way you like to start.
Here's Green. It's stolen by Rose. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far.
Most of the time, that shot will go down. Well, the defenders have to make sure they tag it.
So many great statistics are available to demonstrate just how dominant the Warriors were last season. My favorite is, GA, their point differential.
You know, to be able to beat your opponent by double digits on average is something only 8 teams have been able to do in the history of the league.
It's amazing. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
You know, guys, we've really seen them do a lot of damage in the paint so far.
And the other thing, though, is their execution in terms of their ball movement has been flawless. Sets up a lot of easy scoring opportunities.
Joakim Noah's checked in for Chicago. Mirotic comes in for Taj Gibson. Pass to Spates. Curry with it. Butler covering. And again, no good by Golden State.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Guys, the Warriors ended the year at just over a 10-point differential per game. I mean, still that number is staggering when you think of what it takes to achieve that mark over the course of a season. Typically, championship teams are somewhere in the +6 to +8 range. 10 is off the charts.
McDermott's checked in for the Bulls. Ejuan Moore comes in for Butler.
And you know what? That Warriors point differential was helped out a lot by their play at home. The home differential was almost plus 15 points per game. A lot of blowout wins. Scary thing is they set their starters in the fourth so often, they could have made those numbers even higher had they won.
And the shot is good. Green's got his first 3 points of the game.
There is no way a player like him can be left wide open like that. Did you pay attention to the scouting report?
And Mirotic kicks to McDermott. And it's Moore penetrating. And Thompson sends it back. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Thompson. Brooks checked in for Rose. Chicago with the ball. Noah the screen. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Brooks dishes to Mirotic. Down low. Here's Noah. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Threw it down with authority.
Oh, he can really fly. And you combine that, Clark, with some of the nice penetration, too, and you've got an easy 2 points.
And able to just play well above the rim. I mean, that makes this guy so dangerous when he's in the game.
Here's Curry after the Bulls pick up 2. And Spates gets it to go.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agendas.
Yeah, and it's really fun to see that kind of unselfishness. Really hard not to appreciate all the assists they've racked up.
Now here's Brooks. Just 5 to shoot. And Thompson sends it back. And he's able to get it back. From deep. And released it in time, but it's off the mark. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Bulls lead by 1. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. Welcome back, everyone. We're ready to get going. Going again as this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports continues. Players are topped off with Gatorade, hydrated, and ready to get going again as well. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Bulls?
You know, they're not going to sit back and just take jump shots. It's all about attacking the paint and getting to the rim.
That's who they are. They've been the aggressor early, attacking the hoop and getting into that paint.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. So for Chicago right now, they've got Pau Gasol. Jimmy Butler is out there with Portis. Then it's Brooks. And it's Holiday in the shooting guard position. And Curry, here we go. Spates, the pass to Green. Spates kicks to Curry. For 3. And it will go. And the Bulls lead is cut down to just 1 on the basket from Spates.
The rapid-fire threes coming from everywhere.
Yeah, I'm not sure of the quality of that three-point shot attempt right there. Going at it the way they did, but it all worked out for them. Guys, the Bulls' defense was as stout as ever last season. A big part of that is they have guys that challenge you inside and at the rim. Even off the bench, all of their bigs are mobile and protect the basket.
And the first timeout of the game called for Chicago. Talking about the Bulls and their rim protection, they had the lowest opponent field goal percentage on shots right at the rim.
Yeah, and it helps when you compare 7-footers down low. It's not just the bigs, though. Even the perimeter players will track back and challenge at the rim. Really a total team effort.
Chicago making a switch here. Gibson's checked in. Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. Now here's Brooks. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Barnes grabs the miss.
And this is why you need good defenders on the interior to contest shots.
Yeah, Greg, making every shot a hard one, even the shots in close.
And he gets it to go.
The D has gotten a little lax defending the three-point shot at that end.
Yeah, 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have come from beyond.
And Holiday kicks to Butler to end the run. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him.
You know, he'll make you scratch your head and throw your hands up as a defender. I mean, you just don't know how to play it.
Here's Spates, and it's blocked. And oh, here we go. Brooks got it, the fast break chance. And it's Butler with the jam.
Such a strong finisher on the fast break.
And, Greg, I love the fact he's always in control. Even though he's going at breakneck speed, he still maintains his body control.
Curry dishes to Barnes. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got his 4th assist in this one.
Boy, what a significant turnaround here in the second quarter after only making 40% from the field in the first.
And guys, one thing that we were treated with last year was Steve Kerr's great quotability in post-game interviews and pressers. He said all the right things and deflected praise like a coach who had done it for many years.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. And Kerr is so good with the media because, Greg, he was a media member himself for so long. You know that as well as anybody. Clark, I don't think he ever tried his hand at broadcasting, though. I can't see him doing that, could you?
Yeah, right,
No.
Right. He probably just thrown on as a broadcaster and would rarely contribute anything of note. Some guys have what it takes to call games, and Steve just doesn't quite scratch me as that kind of guy.
No. And the Warriors with a completely new 5 on the floor. Chicago also making some changes. Dunleavy comes in for Justin Holiday, and Derrick Rose is subbed in for Brooks. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Here's Portis. The rebound by Ezeli.
And he thought he had a clear path to the hoop, but the defense didn't give up on that play and cut him off.
And here's Iguodala outside. Oh, he got hacked on the three-pointer. He'll head to the line. Taj Gibson picks one up.
Yeah, you hate to give up a foul on a three-point attempt.
Yeah, unnecessary. I mean, make them earn those points from deep. Don't give them to them free at the line.
Here's what Chicago's going with right now. Joakim Noah, he's checked in for Gibson. And Mirotic subbed in for Portis.
And that's his strong suit, the ability to find his way through the D and finish at the rim.
Bulls made the postseason for the 10th time in their last 11 seasons. Last year, they have become a fixture, Greg, in the playoffs in the East.
And how about last season, Kevin, had that interdivision matchup in their first round against the up-and-coming Bucks. Some hiccups form in that series, but they were able to prevail.
The one-hand tomahawk for you, folks. That's automatic highlight reel material.
That got their entire bench right up and out of their chair.
And Kevin, how about the reaction from his teammates, not just on the bench? Look at the guys even in the game.
Rose. Missed inside.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
And the whistle blow. It's going to be on Andre Iguodala. That's his first foul.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Yeah, but he was late to get there, Greg, so the referee couldn't give him a free pass on that one.
Catching up on the changes for Chicago. Gasol comes in for Dunleavy. And it's Etuan Moore checking in for Butler. Livingston kicks to Iguodala. Livingston passes to Ezeli. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot two. The Warriors have made 1 of 3 free throws in the game.
And as a team, really just middle of the pack in terms of their percentage from the line at about 76.
McDermott's checked in for Chicago. And so Ezeli nails both of them.
I like the move to go 2 for 1 here.
So do I, Greg. I mean, I agree with you. They need to get a quick look and then try to get another possession after that.
And it's Iguodala with the jam.
The defense to start and ignite that play was terrific, and I love the fact that they attacked early in the shot clock.
And really look for them now to be even more aggressive on the defensive side. Try to come up with a few more steals.
And Brandon Rush slams it in.
Well, that's why they're on the lead. Aggressive play at both ends. Very nicely done there.
Absolutely. They make the steal, pay dividends instantly on the fast break.
They set the screen. And we're through the first half of basketball here, and what's been a good one. Warriors ahead, up 4. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute.
Oracle Arena, let's keep it going.
We have a close ball game on our hands as we get set for the second half of basketball. We are seeing a tremendous game from Jimmy Butler.
You just love it when the decision-making is as good as it was there in that first half. Didn't force anything.
Guys, I think here in the second half, though, they may want him to be a little more assertive. Start hunting more for his shot, even the tough one.
We have a close ball game on our hands as we get set for the second half of basketball. We are seeing a tremendous game from Jimmy Butler.
I know we've said this many times before, but what a great first half. Just an offensive juggernaut.
And, you know, in the end, I wouldn't be surprised if we're talking about what a great second half he had, guys. I mean, he can usually keep it going for all 4 quarters.
Livingston is out there with Barbosa. Then there's Iguodala. Then there's Festus Ezeli. And it's Rush in at the power forward position. That's the Warriors 5. Gasol drives in. Out to Brooks. And the 3 off target.
Boy, I tell you, the Warriors did something that no other team had ever done before. They ended the regular season ranked first in field goal percentage and field goal percentage defense. Essentially, they were the best offensive and defensive team in the league. Remarkable.
Last season for the Warriors really dominated from beginning to end to lead the league and Greg, both offensive and defensive efficiency.
And Kevin, a lot of people knew the Warriors were good at offense. I mean, but they've been equally as good defensively over the past few seasons, kind of flying under the radar for whatever reason. Not the case going forward.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the third. Takes a 3. They grab their own miss. Now McDermott. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Moore outside. From outside the arc. That's good.
Finally, they get one to drop. That's one of their first 4 here in the third.
In the corner, Iguodala with it. Livingston dishes to Iguodala. Boom, he jams it straight down.
My goodness, he sure can get off the ground.
One of the best in the business for sure. You're right.
I tell you what, he is an imposing finisher around the rim. He makes it look a little too easy.
Brooks kicks it to Noah. So the wing on the left. No good from Moore.
Well, that's a lot of bricks by them early in the second. Only one make on 5 tries so far in the second half.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
The last 5 trips they've had have ended with a great pass leading to a basket. They're really sharing the sugar.
Catching up on the changes for Golden State. Spates checked in for Azir. Draymond Green comes in for Brandon Rush. Barnes is checked in for Andre Iguodala. And Curry subbed in for Sean Livingston. Just 5 to shoot. Brooks the pass to Dunleavy. Warriors with the rebound. Green's got his 3rd rebound on the night. And it's Barnes slamming it down.
And from an offensive standpoint, they have just been stellar.
Yeah, really good. I mean, extremely well coached, fluid, efficient. Man, it's been a lot of fun to watch. The points just keep piling up because they've been such a well-oiled machine.
It's hauled in by the Bulls.
And injuries once again were a central theme of the Bulls season last year. Losing Rose was one thing, but then having Jimmy Butler lose a lot of time put them in such a tough spot.
It's Leandro Barbosa on the wing. Right side Curry. From downtown, the shot misses. Bulls trailed by 7. Outside Butler. We've got 1:18 left here in the 3rd quarter. To the inside. Here's Mirotic. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And the first one at the line is good. It was the season of destiny, and the Warriors certainly followed through. Clark, the best team in the league all year, and they finished the job beating the Cavs in the finals.
And they were on a mission from the get-go. They would become another team to win 65 games or more and win the final. Impressive work.
And the Warriors making a change here. Thompson's checked in.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness, Greg. I mean, if they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Here's Curry, following the score by Derrick Rose. From the baseline, Curry's shot is off.
And for the Warriors, they had tough opponents the whole way. I mean, the Pelicans, Grizzlies, and Rockets, they all put up fights. The Cavs in the finals were just as tough with LeBron, but the Warriors found a way to come through.
Mirotic dishes to Dunleavy. And Gibson kicks to Rose. Dunleavy for 3. Green with the rebound. Green's got 4 rebounds in this game. And Butler sends it back. And it's out of bounds. The Warriors able to retain possession here.
Now into the lineup for the Bulls. Al Hassan, Bobby Portis.
6 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. Curry gets the bucket.
Man, that is not an easy shot right there. I mean, he had to get it off over a much taller defender.
Yeah, he needed to add just a little more loft on that one because of the size.
And that's going to do it for the 3rd quarter. Warriors lead by 8. And time for the short break, and stay right where you are. The 4th quarter is coming up next. The 4th quarter just moments away now as we welcome you back. Warriors leading by 8. On the court for the Bulls, getting this 4th quarter started. Rose is the 1 with Butler is the 2. Gibson is the 4 with Gasol at the 5. And it's Dunleavy in at the 3. It's Curry with the drive. And Space gets it to go.
Another pass put right into the shooter's pocket, right in the shooting pocket for a terrific assist. They've done a lot of that today.
And it's something we haven't seen much of at the opposite end of the floor.
Curry kicks to Thompson. Rose against Curry. Fires from deep. Some solid defense from Rose. Bulls trail by 10. Here's Butler. And it's blocked by Curry. Dunleavy for 3. And yes, sir, that one drops. Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. Curry attacking. He feeds it to Thompson. Green passes to Thompson. Golden State moving the ball around. Barnes can't get it to go.
Boy, that's a surprising miss right there. He usually feasts on those wide open opportunities.
Dunleavy's shot is off.
It just hasn't been a very good day for him, guys. They need him to start burying some of those.
From deep three-point range, they get it back. Green dishes to Barnes. Spates with it. Gasol covering. Gasol with the steal. Now here's Rose. The fast break. Look at that.
Really opportunistic basketball there. And when they desperately need it, timely, opportunistic basketball.
And it really couldn't have come at a better time. I mean, they've got to take even more chances on defense now. Try to get some more of those steals to start the break.
The drive by Thompson. And he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
That's as forceful a finish as you're ever going to see out of this guy.
Well, gee, it adds now to their lead in spectacular fashion.
And, you know, that lead's only going to grow if they're not prepared to defend a little more staunchly than that.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
I was able to listen in on what Chicago's coach was going over with his team. He told his players, guys, we're letting opportunities slip away in transition. Let's push it up the floor, look to score some points in early offense. Kevin, can they pick up the tempo?
Andre Iguodala is checked in for the Warriors. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Warriors.
You know, block shots, guys, a clear indicator on the stat sheet of their excellent defense. I mean, leaving them no room to get off any shots.
Yeah, but they've also done a great job of playing in space, getting out in transition every opportunity.
Butler. The shot is off. Curry was a nice D.
The bucket just not well protected, but still he doesn't convert too often. That's been the story with him.
Bulls trail by 4. Outside Rose. That's tipped. And they get it back. Shots good by Gibson. Fourth quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. Curry kicks to Green. Passes it to Iguodala. There's the pick. Back to Green. Lays it up and banks it in. And the Warriors lead by 4.
D cannot forget about him like that. He'll light you up big time.
Rose kicks to Dunleavy. Pass to Gibson. Gasol dishes to Dunleavy. Rose against Curry. Rose passes to Gasol. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Iguodala. Spates checked in for Andre Iguodala. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. And Gibson gets to Gasol. Just 5 on the clock. Chicago needs to get off a shot here. And too long on the shot.
His touch has disappeared on him this quarter. He just hasn't been able to get it going.
Barnes dishes to Thompson. Out left to the wing. Curry passes to Spates. From past the arc. And that one's good. Now it's a 7-point Warrior lead.
I'm not sure who was supposed to pick him up, but somebody's going to get an earful from the coach for leaving him that wide open.
Chicago calls timeout. They're losing by 7. 50 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And it's Rose penetrating. Space with the block. Gasol with the steal.
It's going to be tough for him here, but maybe, just maybe, it's not over yet.
Cannot afford any empty possessions. They've got to recycle everything, partner.
Timeout called the Warriors. They're leading by 7. 35 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Clark, they're in good position here to ride it out.
Yeah, they certainly are. I mean, if they just play smart right here, Kevin, this game's pretty much over.
.24 seconds left in the game. 5 on the clock. Curry kicks to Green. Lets it go from 11. Good, and Curry gets the assist.
This is a serious game-clinching run they're on.
Yeah, I agree with you. Just not backing off here. I mean, they're looking to close this one out in style. What a time to have this kind of serve.
That's a 2 from Butler. Off on that one. So we see the Warriors get the win here. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
Well, you know, it makes a big difference. I mean, you never felt like they had any doubts that they'd come out on top.
And that'll do it, folks. This is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for watching. See you next time.